What's going on, guys? Matt Schaeffer back here with another Musaic audiophile build for you. This one is a Hi-Fi 3 in a brand new Porsche Taycan, so let's go ahead and check it out. All right, to run you through the back real quick, very simple, very straightforward, very efficient. Everything that you're seeing here is the factory trunk. Nothing has changed except for right here. We actually have Helix P1, Helix V12, and our subwoofer all hidden underneath the factory floor panel here. If we're going through everything, we have our Focal Utopia 10-inch sub here, Utopia M subwoofer here. We have our Helix P1. This is going to amplify our Focal 10-inch subwoofer. The full subwoofer enclosure is this whole length underneath here in the floor where the factory subwoofer enclosure was. Right here we have our Helix V12 DSP amplifier. This is going to amplify our front three-way and our rear three-way. All active, all the crossovers, all the equalization, everything is done through this DSP amplifier. And again, everything was able to be concealed and hidden underneath this floor. This is a new floor that was made here with a pass-through, which you can still see the steel grill there. That way we can still store stuff on this panel, and the air can escape from the subwoofer through this panel into the interior. So let's go ahead and check out the inside. Now, as far as the inside goes, again, extremely straightforward. For the door speakers, we use the Focal P60 kit. This is the Porsche kit that comes in the briefcase. So it's 6 speakers, 7 if you're using the center channel. It's going to be an 8-inch mid bass. It's going to be a mid-range that fits in the door, and it's going to be the tweeter that fits up in the dash. All of these are going to be a direct engineered solution, so you don't have to modify anything. The only thing that you're going to have to do, fully sound treat these doors. These doors are very pathetic when it comes to how they're made. They're very chintzy, cheap, a lot of plastic on plastic. So these things are easily going to resonate. So you really have to sound treat the inner door skin, the outer door skin, and of course the door panel itself. But yeah, all of this stuff fits in with no modification. As far as interfacing into the factory radio goes, we have a nav TV interface, which is here underneath the floor where the factory amplifier was. That's going to take the most signal in, and it's going to give you a digital signal from the factory radio to our amplifier. So out of the nav TV piece, you're going to have a fiber optic, a Toslink output, which is then going to go into the input of your DSP, giving you a perfect signal from the factory radio. Now what you're seeing down here is the Helix conductor. This is going to be the main volume control that we added. It's a 3D design and printed part, and it has smoked acrylic on the top, so those lights are actually coming through the smoked acrylic. So much like the rest of this dash, how you see the black, all of this is black when everything's off, and everything illuminates through that gloss black display or acrylic. And same thing with our display here. So if you're looking at it now, that's main volume. Hit it once, it's going to be subwoofer volume. Hit it again, that's going to be preset. Right now it shows you on preset 2. So preset 1 is going to be the factory radio. Anything that worked through the factory radio is going to work through preset 1. So you're not losing anything when it comes to the factory radio. No prompts, no navigation, no Bluetooth, no nothing. So everything works exactly how it's intended. Preset 2 is going to be our high-res Bluetooth. That's going to go from our phone directly through our DSP. So the DSP is going to have a higher resolution Bluetooth chip, and it's going to be better bandwidth when it comes to streaming or linking a phone using aptX HD. Depending on whatever phone you have, it's going to be what type of possible connection you can achieve. And because of that, it's going to sound better because we're not using the factory Wi-Fi or the factory Bluetooth of this radio. We're going directly to our DSP using a much more higher end chip. Now preset 3 is going to be our Astel and Kern high-res player. In this case, it's our SP3000. This is going to by far give us the best width, depth soundstage. It's just going to sound completely different than your phone, right? So money well worth it when you are getting a system like this. This is also going to be able to play Tidal, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. So all of your same apps you can still use through this, and obviously that will still sound better because this has better DACs built into it. As far as the rear speakers, we left those factory. Nothing else in this car was changed. Again, very straightforward, very easy. Again, we sound treated parts of the floor behind all the different panels that we took apart, so everything sounds as good as possible with no resonance or rattles within the car. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to really go over. It's a very efficient system, very straightforward, very reversible. So if this is the first video you guys are seeing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the alert bell, letting you know anytime we drop a new video. Follow me on TikTok. I drop a lot of videos on here before anything makes it out to YouTube. The content probably came out months ago on this specific build. So go ahead and check us out there on TikTok. Check us out on Instagram. Same thing, a lot of videos, pictures get dropped on here before it makes it out to YouTube. Make sure you check out our website, musaicdesign.com. This is going to be the best place to see everything that we've done under one umbrella, one library. You can search through collection. You can search through makes, manufacturers, the type of jobs that we've done, see our testimonials, see all the YouTube videos linked with each job, and also see all the build log videos attached to each job itself. So go ahead and check that out. If you need to contact me for a job, here's my email followed by my phone number. These are the two best points of contact to physically get a hold of me. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate you guys for following.
Until next time, peace.